Before we begin this video, I want to give a massive thanks to Ridge wallets. I really like the Ridge wallet because it's super slim. Has cool designs like this carbon fiber one, and it's made of super durable material that's covered by their lifetime warranty. With 10 years of great reviews on iconic wallets, Ridge is obsessed with making durable, space-saving gear you'll actually use. Stock up with a minimalist wallet, key case, ring, or watch for a more organized everyday. Get the best offer with my link, ridge.com/tommyfyeah, and right now you can save up to 40% through March 26th. If you want to get your own Ridge wallet, be sure to check out the link in the description. So go check them out, and let's get on with the video. Good morning, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't entered for your chance to win the Gtst, link is in the description, tommyfyeah.com. Try to say that as fast as I could. I'm planning, what's the word? Training to be a speed talker, you know, in case I want to be an auctioneer or I want to change shit up. So I'll say it again, if you haven't entered for your chance to win the Gtst, link is in the description. If you haven't entered, you're absolutely sleeping. This car is as clean as the first S14. It's got the same mileage almost, and it's arguably a better car. The S14 NAKA left-hand drive sunroof, clean car, but we were working with what we had. GTS 25T is technically what it's called. Same mileage, 5-speed, turbo, RB25, beefier trans. It's a Type M, so it has the bumper, the skirts, the spats. Beautiful interior, beautiful. So we're gonna look at this a little bit today because I like looking at it, but we're putting brakes on everything. This thing got the Gretty big brake kit. And if you remember, I bought this Sylvia from James. It came as you see it, minus the GTR wheels. It had S15 stock wheels. I've got pretty much a whole build for it, but one thing I need to know is, does the big brake kit I have fit under a set of LMGT2s? I'm still in the planning process of this car, and I've never tested LMGT2s over any brake. I kind of should just jack up the 350Z and see if they fit, but we'll do this first. So what we're gonna do is pull the wheel off, pull the dumb little chotch brakes off. We'll bolt the endless on loosely. They actually have a larger bolt diameter, so I'm not gonna drill these knuckles until we do this, but put the endless caliper on, throw the LMGT2s on, pray for clearance, and if they do, this car's getting some endless brakes. Let's go. So what we have here is a 17923 LMGT2, not refinished. Like obviously this is just raw. And then we've got the endless, I think these are 345. So TEs would definitely fit, but I don't know how these like step lip fucking 2-piece wheels really go. So that's why we're doing this. The brake looks sick. All right, grab that wheel. It's time. Be gentle putting it on.
Which lug pattern is the bigger one, right?
Well, the other one isn't actually a different lug pattern. Just speed holes. It's the one. Sitting already? Or just you? It's you. It's the ones that have like the lug seats.
That's not that bad.
So it fits and doesn't. I don't like where the caliper lies because it's so far out and the way the face encompasses it, I just don't like it. So instead of running these brakes, I can just run 33 Brembos, and I know those will fit if this fits like this. Kind of sucks, but I also I don't like this. The caliper's like tucked up into the wheel, and that sucks. But anyway, no good. Some Brembos will work. See inside clearance, perfect. So now I'm on the hunt for some 18.9 LMGT2s for the rear. I'm still running these wheels, but just failed horribly. Let's find something else for him to go on. Well, it's happening. If you remember, or if you didn't know, or if you did know, I'll put it right here. Mike probably has it. I bought a GTST shell that came caged and kinda stripped, raped. The chassis harness isn't in it, like stuff like that's not in it. People in the comments are gonna be like, it looks so sick with the yellow. And I say, fuck you. Somebody cut the radiator support, stripped the bay. This used to be a track car, was tracked, has done a bunch of hours, and I bought it and was gonna replace the Pleasure Evo with it. Kind of feeling like a GR Corolla to replace the Pleasure Evo because I could daily it and track it and not care about beating it up, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. What we're gonna talk about is why this car is useless and how I'm gonna fix that. So this car came with a cage. Somebody cut the doors, there's no glass in it. They moved the seat, this piece they cut out on that side. Dash is gutted. Obviously you can see what's going on. What I wanna do is make this a street car again. It's not that difficult of a process. It just kind of sucks because most of the value in this car is the cage, but I'm not gonna have a cage car. And if I build it the way I wanna build it, it's gonna be just a house for a bunch of parts I have laying around. So we went to Home Depot and we bought some experimental shit. We've got this metal cutoff. It's got a diamond tip on it, diamond edge. We bought normal shit, and then we bought this grinder, which is all metal with some diamond shit braze to it. We've got a lot of grinding to do, but mostly Alex is gonna be spending a lot of time with the Sawzall, cutting big pieces out. We might actually bust out the demo saw too. We gotta get the demo saw out. So the goal first, I guess, is take the interior out, whatever's in there, take the steering column out, and then just start cutting the cage. I have doors. I parted out 3 GTRs or 4 GTRs, crashed, rusty, whatever. I have doors, I have full interior, I have a radiator support to fix that. And then like these cars, they're worth a lot of money. I would sell this car right now for 10 grand, and I listed it, no one really came through. It is kind of an undertaking that if you don't own a Skyline restoration shop with 32,000 spares, it'd probably be pretty difficult to make it a runner again, but not for us. So I guess let's just do it. We'll leave the doors on for now. And when we're ready, we've got a set of white doors over there. I want to paint this car white. I shouldn't have said that, right? Don't YouTubers like hide that stuff? Just kidding. Stay tuned for the unveiling of the oldest, shittiest car that I own. So yeah, we'll cut the cage out. Well, we won't. I'm not cutting the cage out. Alex is gonna cut the cage out. So this is my demo saw. I've been looking for an excuse to use it, so I bought a car to cut the cage out of, just to use my demo saw. But we're gonna use this, time it. Unfortunately, this doesn't fit everywhere in the car. So we're gonna go through each different tool and see how long it takes to get through this 1 3/4 roll cage tubing. I believe this is gonna be the fastest, but like I said, it doesn't fit everywhere. So Sawzall, grinder, demo saw, and that's it. We'll see what happens. Put the timer on the screen. Let's try it. Mike, watch your face. So I was just like smoking my leg, but that was fucking gnarly. This thing's sick. What do you think?
That was fucking insane.
It burned right through it.
Didn't.
I turned it because my leg was getting fucking warm. Let's finish the cut. So I shot that cut, but I don't think anything's gonna do it faster than that. Like I did too. Maybe I should just cut it again just to get the real time. All right. So much longer now. I think I dulled the blade.
Maybe.
No, you can't.
There's no way.
It's something stopped me. I think I'm hitting it somewhere. All right, restart or keep the timer going. Can you pause it and restart it?
Yeah, we'll be able to make it.
All right. We got our baseline, guy. That's your shield for whatever else you're cutting. So I'm not the best with the demo saw, but it did cut through it. It cut through it cleanly. It cut through it quickly. Throws a lot of sparks. It's kind of intimidating as fuck, but we'll see how Alex does on the other side. I think I'd try the Sawzall first, and then no.
I want to use that diamond blade.
Oh, this dude. All right. Well, let's see what ends up happening here. I'm gonna go back and do what I gotta do because I don't want to watch this whole thing go down. But you guys can. That's interesting, right? All right, what do you got? So this is the diamond edged metal cutoff. That's what it does?
I guess so.
This is dangerous. All right, that's what it does. All right, well, let's see. Put your shield on.
This is so thick. All right, try it out. That thing's ripping.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's sick.
Well, maybe we shouldn't fuck it up and use it like where it's needed, you know? I mean, you could
It's
keep
like
doing that cut, but I'm saying,
It's not gonna fuck it up. It's diamond tip. This shit lasts forever.
do you guarantee that? Money back?
Okay, it lasts a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever.
It's cutting through quick.
Yeah, it's good.
That thing was loaded, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, you got the time for that. Do we do a Sawzall one now?
Yeah. Fucking Sawzall top bar.
What do you think will be the shittiest, the Sawzall?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Done. Another piece. Done. Another one done. Another one. Jesus Christ, this thing is heavy. Ooh, that's gone. Nice.
All right, we got the halo out. Well, I say we. Just understand. I'm talking about Alex. I had no part in this. Most of the bars are out. We've got the main hoop, just the uprights, and then the rear, and then it's just a grind day. We got to get a glass guy here to remove all the glass, so we don't blow any of it out. That'd be scary. But this is moving exactly how I wanted to. So the next step is we're gonna scuff the entire interior. We're gonna swap the doors, do all that. Scuff the entire interior. I want to lizard skin the floor of the car. It helps with heat insulation and sound deadening. Look the stuff up. It's kind of cool. I've never used it. This is a perfect opportunity to use it. And then I need to paint the interior. I don't. We need to paint the interior, the exterior color, which is going to be white. We'll call it now. I think I'm going to paint it QM1, which is R33 white. It's like cloud white. I think that's actually what it's called. So that's the next move, but it's probably not going to happen in this video. Just giving you the updates. So after he gets all this out, we're going to throw an interior in. We're going to throw all of the main parts that this will be using that aren't on it. Gator doors, GTR hood. I'm going to sell the RPF ones. I'm going to sell whatever I can off of it, out of it, and put the forever stuff on. But for now, this is huge progress. And you really haven't used that much like consumables, right?
Single disc and a single Sawzall blade.
One disc. What was the disc? Like the red one?
Yeah.
It's dead?
No, still going.
Oh, I meant like throwing it out.
No,
Just,
nothing.
okay. So that's pretty sick. If we can get through this whole thing, just using those pieces, that's a win. Anyway, we'll keep going.
The paint?
What?
Did you say careful with the paint?
I said, you're a pussy, thank you.
Oh, thank you. You're a pussy. Cage deleted.
And there it is. All the cage is out, the dash is out. Now we just have the shitty part of taking the, what are these called? Pedestals? Taking the pedestals off.
Boxes out.
And when I say we, I mean this guy, not we. I ain't doing it.
Now we.
So we're not gonna film that. That's a shitty process and it's gonna take forever. But we made progress. We made progress thanks to you.
Yep.
All right. All right, so all the cage bullshit is out pretty much. Alex has been grinding the little pedestals off for most of the morning here. The boxes are gone. Here, we gotta clean that up. This one's pretty clean. And the ones back here, you just see a little weld. I think once we smooth it out a little bit more, paint it, you won't even know it was there. He's got a weld in this seat rail bracket back from another car. Reinstall, which side was it on? That side? No, this side.
This stud.
The stud is there, but we need the little plate that one has.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to reinstall that. I think it's here somewhere. I think it's right here. And then once that's all in, we can strip the rest of the interior, start like brushing it down to be painted, get it to stick. We've got this thing that the Line-X company used to use to do beds, and it scuffs up like uneven surfaces. I'll show that when we get into it. We also got the trunk open. We gotta take some wiring out of here, but it's gonna come along. The goal today is to clean up the interior, throw an interior in it, take the doors off, swap the trunk, swap the door, swap the hood, just all that stuff. So this car is a complete car all together, but has windows and shit. Hopefully that makes sense, because I don't feel like I'm making much sense. So Alex got the pieces out that we needed. This is for the seat, which we can clean up, vapor blast. You could butt weld it, right? Like you'll just fill those.
Yeah. Yep.
And then this is for the seat too. We're gonna have to make sure those are cleaned heavy, because that car was rotted. Oh, it's decent though.
Yeah, we're gonna tap through it.
Throw it in there. Throw it in there where it's supposed to go. So these were removed to put a seat lower. We're undoing a bunch of race car shit. That's what I call it, but it's really, I'm not trying to talk shit. It's like hacky to do it, but when you're building a race car and you want that seat lower, you just do it.
That needs to get trimmed up.
Yeah. No, that's sick. Do you know where that goes?
Yeah.
That's got to be exact, I guess, huh?
It goes like right over the frame. It goes like right here.
Okay.
Or right here, actually. And go like that.
Yep. That's sick. Super cool. So we're slowly getting this thing back to factory, which kind of sucks to do all this work just to make it like we cut a whole, I mean, we're 2 days, day and a half into this, and we still don't have like a car. Usually 2 days in, this thing would be like mid, but
Still need the core support.
yeah, all that shit. Yeah, we have to do the core support as well, because someone cut that. But cage is all out, everything's smooth. A little bit more grinding in a couple places, and then the lizard skin, swapping the doors. I think now, let's take the hood, fenders, and doors off, throw the other doors on before the end of the day. Mike had to go get some stuff done. We didn't have our filmer. We did this without filming. Not that it really matters, just bolting and unbolting, but I want to show you and give you the origins of each piece, because we've recycled a lot of stuff. So here it is, all back together. We've got the hood and grill off of the RB25 Neo 4-door. Everyone remembers that, the 500 horsepower 4-door. The grill and hood have been reincarnated on this car. We've got the doors from a part out car, the trunk from the same part out car. Nice thing about these, they have glass, they work, everything's good there, versus these have no glass and are all cut out. And I swapped the trunk, one because it's white, two because it has the GTR wing and all that stuff, and I thought that made more sense. We put the lights on. These headlights I've had, I don't know what they're from. Corner lights are from Mike Perry's car. Besides that, everything else is oh, the Gaylords. That's what I was about to say. So you'll notice the Gaylords are two different colors. If anyone guesses what these are from, you win, but I'm about to tell you anyway. These are the mirrors off the original GTR that was hit by the fireman. You'll know that because this one was ripped clean off, and I had a set of S13 ones that were a little messed up, so I swapped the mirror housing here itself, but all the bases are the same. So we reincarnated the first GTR, the 4-door, and then some part out car that I had a bunch of parts for. I'd like to paint the car white, so that's why I was more inclined to use white parts, like the trunk, the doors, but we found out that other door over there had been swapped once in its life, because that door is originally black. So this thing is a real parts bin car from shit I had laying around. We've got a radiator support we're gonna see if we can work with to fix the gap in this one that's missing. That has to be addressed so we can get a hood latch back on it. And then, interior. We gotta try to get interior in this thing. So the real reason we're doing this is to house all these parts. I had doors up against the wall. I had the trunk somewhere. I had shit everywhere. Now I can throw those doors out, put the trunk somewhere else to be ready to sell or use on another project. The hood I hated, took that off. This hood was in the merch room too. The grill was on a rack. Like all this shit was spread out. Now it's all in one place and I can take inventory of what this car needs or has or doesn't have. But at this point, the interior has to go in. I think we'll probably do everything but a dash. I don't know if I'll put the dash in or maybe we'll just throw it in kinda. But we're just doing this and you'll notice all the plates are removed, everything's smooth. We might wanna hit those with some primer before we put the carpet in. So yeah, this is sick. Pretty soon we'll have a full interior car. This can be pushed off into the corner and addressed at a later time and I'll know everything I need or don't need. That's a priceless information. Let's do the interior. Okay, so we're swapping the wheels now and GTR wheels are going on because I want to sell the RPF ones, but we pulled in Mike Perry's car. If you didn't know and I didn't explain it well, this car's mine. Mike decided to bail on it because I told him it wasn't worth it and it's gonna kind of be a parts car. So first thing we're taking from this is the carpet. We have another carpet for this because we're not gonna leave this with nothing, but the goal is to get that car as complete as possible with all the parts I have laying around, parts bin car. So we just stripped the interior, vacuumed out the carpet, got to do a little bit more, then we're gonna hit it with the carpet cleaner, then we're gonna remove it. It's easiest to clean it and vacuum it and stuff in the car. You're not dealing with the thing sliding around or folding or fucking around. We'll probably do the majority of the work in the car, then remove it, do one more, let it dry because it is a little damp. And then we are going to just toss it in this car just as like, once again, a placeholder. Everything will have to be re-removed. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but now that I say it out loud, we might leave it all out and then just keep going on this, get it sealed up. There's a lot of shit I want to do on the interior and I don't want to like rush it. So anyway, more stuff's coming out of Perry's car. This thing is going to be like the most epic parts bin car ever because of the parts used. We got Platinum Mike Perry stuff, the 4-door Gtst, the original OG GTR, and then, you know, the rest. Oh, and we also put the counterparts for the 180SX's wheels on this car so that I can put the GTR wheels that were on this, on that, and sell the RPF ones. The fitment's the front 17922, it's pretty good. The rear 17939. It was a little sunk on the 180. It's hella sunk on this. This thing needs like a 20 mil. But like I said, just a placeholder so we can simplify. We're gonna sell these RPF ones if anyone's interested. They're 17922 squared, I believe. They're in pretty good shape. Couple little nicks here and there, little rash here and there, but not bad. Just gonna just quick sell them, like, I don't know. DM me, make me offers. Realistically, I'll take 800 bucks for all four. Okay, so the interior pieces are welded and in the car. This is that seat one, this is the rear seat one. Everything's been primed and the car is good. Mike will get a shot of that, but I took a break from that because I'm trying to get parts off the floor and sell things I don't need. And so we decided to put the Navin bumper, the Navin skirts, the Navin spats on the Sylvia I bought from Jimmy. So here's the old bumper, came off. And here's how it looks now. And you guys saw us put the wheels on. So we'll Mike get a good shot of that, but basically the skirts, this side, this just one skirt is just sketchily placed on. Front bumpers, barely mounted. But like I said, I wanted to get stuff off the floor and get stuff sold. Like the original Zenki bumper, I have no use for that. So this like motivates you, you know, when you start looking at a car come together and look good, it's motivating, and that's what I need. I need motivation to start assembling this car, and I want to see the vision. All these cars, I just want to put them together, get the parts off the floor, and then start selling the extra stuff. So here it is. I think it looks fucking good. Alex is currently installing the silver spats. We had everything else white, except the spats I found, I only could find in silver, but everything's getting painted anyway. So Mike will get that shot, and then we'll move back into the Gtst. If you're interested in the Zengi bumper, hit me up. It's got the lip. It's in really good shape. I don't know if he cut it. It doesn't look cut anywhere, but no guarantees. No big damage on it anywhere. And like I said, it has the lip, which can definitely be refinished. So anyone who's got a Zengi, hit me up. So another thing we decided to tackle today was the fact that some chotch, before Jimmy put a fuel cell on this, we reversed all that if you remember, but they lined the entire trunk with like a Dynamat. It's called Kill Mat. I hate it. So we've been busting it all out, and we always have dry ice. So we've got a lot out. We've probably only been doing this for like 20 minutes, and the whole like spare tire area is done. It's the vertical, it's the verticals that are gonna be a problem. So we're gonna let this sit as long as we can and come back, pull it out. But it was covered with 2 layers, pretty much.
2 layers in the bottom.
Two layers, nightmare. So all you have to do is actually peel the tinfoil looking stuff off, and then you can break up the black stuff, but this sucks.
There we go.
200 pounds of ice later, and we got it pretty good. We're gonna have to clean it up. There's some residue left, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm stoked with how this car looks with the nav and stuff on it. So I will leave you here. We're gonna end the video, and I'll leave you with one last look at the car pre-restoration. Glass headlights, nav and kit, Gannon doors. This thing's gonna turn out fire. See you guys next time. Bye.